Lynn Toller presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Abril Sincere Ellis and Mark Hill. The two of you have been together for 5 years, but you don't want to be together anymore. Ms. Ellis, you are suing Mr. Hill for $500 for damage you caused to your own car. So we're going to get to that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Ellis, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this relationship and why we're here today?
Well, Your Honor, I'm here today because I'm in love with a man who blatantly disrespects me, cheats on me, and lies to me. Let me tell you, so one day we went out to dinner, and it was a good night, you know what I'm saying? Good night, we come home, you know, have sex and everything. In the middle of sex,
no, this
his
is
phone rings.
Serious.
And I'm like, I know you're not about to answer that phone. So he gets up, he goes in the closet, turns like this, and shush me as if I'm his side chick. And then he gonna come back to the bed like, it's all good 5 minutes later, like we about to still have sex. No, we're not. We're not doing none of that.
Mr. Hill, did you do that?
I did do it, Your Honor. I ain't even gonna lie. You know?
And walk me through that.
And what happened was, she's right. We was having sex and my phone rung. And when it rung, I picked up the phone. I went and excused myself from the bedroom and had a conversation. The lady I have a conversation with was an older lady I messed with, one of my clients. She helped pay some of the bills and I wasn't trying to, you know, get that bills not paid. I already told Sierra about it, but, you know.
But in the middle of sex, you could have called her back 15 minutes or however long
I
it
could
takes.
have, but, you know, I had the woody-woo.
No, you didn't.
I had the woody-woo.
No, you didn't.
It wasn't going down like that.
Tell me anything else. Tell me another story.
I'm going
Ms.
out
Ellis.
with my cousin, and she was gonna pick me up. His car is in the shop, so he used my car. He said, I'm gonna go out. I don't know what he's gonna do. But he left. And I'm still in the house because my cousin was running late. It was about 2 hours late, you know, we're females. So he comes in the house with a female. And I'm looking, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, this is my cousin. Okay, I've never met his cousin. So I believed him. So I'm just getting dressed, you know, I'm all up on him, kissing him and everything. And then she's like, oh, well, by the way, we've been sleeping together for 3 months. What? And you in my house, first of all. And then you gonna come to me and tell me that y'all been sleeping together for 3 months. So I asked him, and he's like, the stupid look. So after all of that, that's how I'm suing him for $500 because he left in my car to take her back home. So I got my bat and I bust the windows out my driver's seat window because I was trying to get to him. So after that, I took all his clothes, all his expensive clothes, shoes. I took him to the homeless shelter. So somebody walking around here looking real nice right now.
All right, so.
Mr. Hill, your response?
So, you know, I'm a man of my word, and I did do those things. And I apologize to her multiple times. So, you know, I did see the girl as my cousin. I thought she was gonna go along with it, but unfortunately she didn't. She got her feelings hurt. You know,
See, a question, Mr. Hill, you know, people philander all the time. It's not good, it's not right. But how did you think you could get away with that level of disrespect, bringing the side piece right next to the main piece and not think anything would happen? I mean, you ain't that bad.
My woo good now. But
well, you ain't that bad because your windows got broken out. So,
well, you know, hey, she came in the house and said, that's my cousin. So she's supposed to go along with it, but she didn't go along with it. So I said, look, let's roll.
Was she aware she was the side chick?
Oh, she was aware, because I told her about
But she just didn't know her role.
She obviously feelings came out. So I got in the car, I said, get in the car, let's roll. We rolling. Here she come, running out the car. Boom, broke her window. Hey, I shouldn't pay for that. That's her car. She broke it.
Ms. Ellis, anything else to tell me?
I know one time I wanted to go to a family cookout. And I said, hey, babe, let's go to your family cookout. He's like, no, I don't want to go. Okay, well, you know what? It's the 4th of July. My birthday's on the 2nd. I'm going to my family's cookout. He didn't want to come, so I left. I come home, he's not there. I call him, 12 o'clock, no answer. 1 o'clock, no answer. 2 o'clock, no answer. I tracked his phone. So I drive about 30 minutes out my way to go find him. His car at the time was parked outside. So I go knock on the door. I don't know who neighborhood this is. I know he's in this house. So I got real ghetto. Mark, come outside. Come outside, Mark. I know you in the house. I know you in the house. This ain't your house. Why are you answering the door? And when he comes to the door, he had on his boxers and no shirt. So I pushed him in the house, and I go in. So it's a female upstairs, standing in her panties and bra. Oh, hi,
Girl,
hi.
I don't know how you
Wait,
do
wait,
that.
what? What's
like
going on?
a man
He
cheats on
said
you
to me that he had to
blatantly,
put her in the
you
bed
get
because she
mad,
was
you
drunk.
yell, you destroy things.
He said he had to take
and
his
you
clothes
still
off because
go
he had
back
to help
to
her.
him, girl. You stupid.
That don't make sense. What do you mean
stupid as
that
hell.
you had to take
I ain't
off your
gonna lie
clothes
you.
to help
From
her?
a woman to a woman, you stupid.
Mr. Hill,
Like,
All right.
that's
your
too
response
much.
to that
Like,
would be
I'm gonna
what?
tell you the truth. The girl I bought,
damn.
you know, it was a little, a little chick I picked up, you know, and I was like,
Y'all
look,
do
we're
that.
going to a cookout. Just come on, have a good time. I ain't want
Has
to
to
bring her
come a
because she knows
point
her
where
little,
you
you know, she
say
have
enough
attitude
is
all the
enough
time.
and
We had,
walk away.
prior to that night, we had an argument, so I would definitely not bring her. You know, so I, you know,
I walked
you know,
away.
woo-woo. Yeah,
So
you want
why
to come and
can't
hang out with me and
anybody
my
else
cousins at the
walk away?
cookout? She came. You know, next thing you know, I went back to the house. It went down a little bit, you know. Cher happened to come and see me in my boxes and stuff like that, but she wasn't supposed to be home.
So that was her fault.
Yeah, that's her fault. Wrong timing. Look, I'm gonna get to the point. You talk about trust. All right, I got a folder right here.
Okay,
And I
let me
don't believe nothing she say. We both got trust issues.
Okay, now you explain your trust issues with her to me.
The trust issue I got with her is that you should see her Instagram. You can look at the folder, look at the pictures and stuff like that. You know, I'm a model and all that. She got videos and stuff like that. Look at the screen.
You got a video?
I got a video.
All right, let me see the video.
Oh, yeah, you do. Look at that. Look at that. You see that?
Well,
You trust
that's
your woman like that?
a bit understandable.
See
Not
that?
every
See, I
man
don't
wants
tell-
to see their
See
woman
the comments in the
twerking on
back?
the internet and
Yeah,
entertaining
look at all
other
that.
dudes.
Feeding
Like,
and entertaining.
you know?
Do you
And
believe that she's
not
cheating
every
on you at all?
Kid want to see their mom.
I had my
on
boy
the
that she'll
internet
know hit her up on
twerking.
Instagram and write her a
That's a
message, and she
no-go.
respond back and flirting back and
No-go.
forth, and she
You
sent
get
a
what I'm
number.
saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was the bait right there. That's all I needed.
And what did you do when you found that out? Did you
We had a
confront her with
powwow.
it?
Oh, we had a long powwow.
That's not enough
Have a
reason
phone
for
conversation.
him to be
Ms. Ellis, I gotta ask you something. How much sense does it make
disrespecting her.
for you to tear up your stuff, his stuff, or any stuff because you're angry?
In my defense, I can't goes off subject just like he doing. What this video got to do anything?
If I
I'm
talk-
only doing the
That's where
same
the
thing
problem
he liked when he
begins,
first met me.
People
If I
tend
talk
to
to her, she'll
pretend
get angry,
like they're
get
okay
mad,
with the way they're supposed
you know,
to
kick
behave
me out,
and
don't get
live,
my clothes
or
again.
the
Do you
lifestyle they
feel
portray on the internet. They pretend
at
to be okay
all
with it, and then later when they get married or live together, they start
insincere
complaining
and
and having serious
unkind and
issues. Like,
foul?
if you know
When
it's going to be a
you
problem in the future,
have a woman,
talk about
you
it.
say she
Discuss
is
it
your
from
woman,
the beginning. If your
but you
partner
keep
loves you and is
sleeping with
willing
other
to
women.
change that,
I do.
then
You know,
it can
driving
work.
to work, you know,
if
I'd
they
be like,
don't
dang,
want
I
to
gotta start doing
change
it, being a better
that,
man
then
for her.
don't force a
But
person to change. Don't
she needs
force
to
a
start being a better
person to
woman than me.
stop doing what they
In
do.
what way?
Especially
More
if they do
nurturing.
it
You know, I
for
have a long day
fun
at work, come downstairs
or,
and comfort me.
you know,
She don't do things like that no more.
as a career
You know
choice.
why,
You
right?
get what
Probably
I'm
my
saying?
part, though.
Because you were
Don't just
trifling
marry somebody and
somebody
expect them to
and don't
change,
nobody
or
wanna
live with a
take
person and
care
expect them
of
to
a trifling
change everything
somebody.
about themselves.
All right, I'll take that. And you're right.
You ain't got no choice
Discuss the
but to take
problem
it.
from the beginning, or whatever that can lead.
You
to
say
a
you
problem.
can't talk to her about
it.
anything because she gets emotional. Explain that to me.
Oh, she get emotional. She want to hit, break windows,
Yeah.
donate clothes, PlayStation broken. You know, every time she get mad, I'm like, oh, I gotta have everything in the house.
Ms. Ellis, I gotta ask you something. How much sense does it make for you to tear up your stuff, his stuff, or any stuff because you're angry?
In my defense, I can't kill him. So I break his stuff,
Oh.
and I'm not replacing it. He is. I broke my car windows out. It's cool. It was an old car anyways. It don't matter. I'm not replacing none of his stuff. He goes out and he dogs me out like I'm a piece of trash.
Ms. Ellis, why did you stay with him 5 years? I mean, he wasn't even close to acting right. He wasn't even trying to do it on the down low. He was bringing his side pieces to the crib.
I didn't know that. I did not know that those were his side pieces. I legit.
But once you found out, you broke his car window and then stayed.
Because that's all I know. I don't know nobody else.
How old are you?
28.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
I've been with him for 5 years, and I love him, and I don't want to start over.
I can have a disease for 5 years, but I still want to get rid of it. I'm used to the disease. I know what it's like. I know the pain that it brings me, but I still want to get cured. You need to get cured of this particular disease. I don't think I'm the only one who sees what I see. Your cousin sent us a tape because she wanted to talk to me. So it's Marquita Briscoe, and she sent me a tape, and I want you to turn around, and we're going to watch it.
He's cheated on her more than 20 times. And I would say about maybe twice a month with different people, or when he takes her car, because he takes her car often. So when she doesn't have a ride, she calls me. And I'm like, well, where's your vehicle? And she says, well, Mark had it. Where's Mark? He's not answering. You don't answer, you with the female, put two and two together, don't be dumb about it. Pretty much when he takes a car, he's usually gone with some female. It's not work. I don't care what type of work he says he does, what clients he's meeting. No. Come on now. And then on top of that, from if we go out, say it's like no. Come on now. And then on top of that, from if we go out, say it's like a group of us and we go have like a double date or just a function, don't look at other females. You know these things. He's disrespecting you in your face and you're doing nothing but stand.
Has it gotten better or worse over the years?
It's gotten worse. Sometimes, like, no lie, I just feel like Fred Sanford, I want to join Elizabeth too. Like, I just cannot take it no more. It's just one thing after the next. And like I said, I stay with him because I love him, and the sex is good. I'm not gonna lie.
Good sex is rampant. It's not just him. Letting you know.
Well, putting your business on Facebook.
Okay, hey! I won't talk about the money. I'm doing everything out of order because I got my reasons. I'm gonna talk about the money first, then I'm gonna talk to him, and then I'm gonna talk to you. The money, $500. You can't tag him financially for the foolishness that you do. I don't care whether he was the impetus for the foolishness. I don't care whether he was the reason you got upset or not. But you're responsible for what you do. The way to respond to that kind of crap is to do what I'm about to do. I'm going to show you in a minute. Don't do what the environment allows you to do. Don't go out into my community and tear up all the women in it. Don't go out there and destroy your community. You need to defend it. You cannot defend your community when you're hurting people on an ongoing basis. It is rude, tacky, trifling, and low down, and you have an obligation to people other than yourself and your nether regions. And if you're not a better man than that, what you need to do is tell the women that you get with that you ain't about nothing, that you ain't right, that you ain't good. And I'm telling you, there's some women out there whose self-esteem is so low, they will still ride with you. I remember one time I was in college. This guy, I met him, we went out, and he says, I want to tell you something. I'm not about relationships. And I said, cool, thank you. Never saw him again. But that's something that you are obligated to do. But you're foul and you're no good, and I want you to get out. Nick?
Oh.
There will be no recovery in this matter, so just go. That, my lady, is how you treat a man who ain't no good. You put him out. Now, I can only get so tied up in how you feel because you can't make people do right by you. but you can decide how often you let them do you wrong. And you keep letting them do you wrong. You get indignant and upset and hurt and destroyed. He's tearing up your self-esteem. You can't, you feel horrible all the time, but you continue to choose to do so. As if he's going to change. Why would he change? You never leave. Women tell me all the time, I don't want to start over. What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't get any uglier than this? You feel horrible. You are never secure, you're never happy, and you continue to choose it because you're too afraid to take that move. I'm going to give you a book. It's all the women in it. Don't go out there and destroy your community. You need to defend it. You cannot defend your community when you're hurting people on an ongoing basis. It is rude, tacky, trifling, and low down. And you have an obligation to people other than yourself and your nether regions. And if you're not a better man than that, what you need to do is tell the women that you get with that you ain't about nothing, that you ain't right, that you ain't good. And I'm telling you, there's some women out there whose self-esteem is so low, they will still ride with you. I remember one time I was in college. This guy, I met him, we went out, and he says, I want to tell you something. I'm not about relationships. And I said, cool, thank you. Never saw him again. But that's something that you are obligated to do. But you're foul and you're no good, and I want you to get out. Nick?
Oh.
There will be no recovery in this matter, so just go. That, my lady, is how you treat a man who ain't no good. You put him out. Now, I can only get so tied up in how you feel because you can't make people do right by you, but you can decide how often you let them do you wrong. And you...
Now, this is my conclusion. And I have a piece of paper here that I've written down some stuff on, and I'm gonna just read them out loudly for y'all to hear, okay? Honesty with consistent lies and drama isn't love. He admitting his cheating habits doesn't make him a better man. That's a red flag in plain color. Borrowing her car to go be with another woman, plus refusing to pick her calls. Total disrespect right there. Starting over is better than remaining in a broken and damaged relationship. So don't be afraid to start over. It can only get better. But when you stay, it will only get worse. And who knows, it might lead to your early grave. There is greater shame in staying in a relationship filled with dishonesty, sleepless nights, cheating, etc., than stepping out of it. And the final thing that I want to say, love yourself enough to walk away from anything that drains your energy and steals your peace. Can I repeat that one more time for somebody? Love yourself enough to walk away from anything that drains your energy and steal your peace. Be blessed. Be blessed. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more.